fine with it when you're Christian, but my wife, she is a Muslim.
A few months ago, Adnan gave me a Quran in English, and it made me super uncomfortable.
I'm just helping you, put you in the right way. I want to saving you.
Why have you turned it into this, like, preachy tone?
It's pissing me off with your boobs coming out. Don't be uncovered. I don't want you to walk like this in the streets of Bulgaria because you're gonna think you prostitute, you hoe.
I want to give love. I'm a giver. And I want them to feel my love. That I care for their son. That I've always had his back.
Ah, yes, the age-old story. Guys knowing what's best for their women. But before we get to Georgie trying to save Darcey and her reputation, let's kick off proceedings with Tigerlily and Adnan. So the last we saw, Adnan had just arrived on American soil and he was over the moon to be reunited with his pregnant wife. This will be my life forevermore, he vowed. But the question on all of our lips is, will he be able to adjust to life in America? Well, his first test? The log cabin. The log cabin, quote unquote, that they're building as their home. And I use that term very loosely because this isn't really a log cabin, is it? It's the most luxe, all amenities included log cabin that I've ever seen in my life.
I'm excited to see my new home. Baby, it's amazing. But I really love it.
I'd sure hope so, Adnan, because if the toilets are anything to go by, two $12,000 toilets, it's a safe bet that Tigerlily has spared no expense in this renovation. Now, we do of course know that money isn't an issue for these two, but at the same time, the way that Adnan seems so blasé about this, the way that he doesn't really seem to care that she spent that much money on toilets, does make me super jealous about their financial situation.
Good morning. Expensive toilet. The 20,000. I will build a house in this toilet. Whatever you want, just ask a toilet. He will talk with you.
Ha ha ha! 20,000! So funny! I mean, he's making a joke of it, but the truth is, I guess this whole log cabin isn't exactly the best test of how well Adnan will get on in America. I mean, it's hardly an accurate representation of American life, is it? And Adnan actually realises this as they head to the hotel that they're going to be staying at, while the construction on the log cabin finishes.
Be careful, honey.
Why? I am not in Jordan. I have like 1 million person can help me. Just in Jordan, I put my car in the village. They take my luggage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adnan. I'm sorry that American life isn't quite what you expected. It's not up to Jordanian standards. Get used to it, buddy. You're gonna have to get used to doing your own now. Now, physical stuff aside, we all know it is going to be Adnan's religion and culture that's going to be the biggest learning curve here. And that is actually something that Tigerlily is aware of and worried about too. You see, not only has Adnan begun to apply some serious pressure on her to convert to Islam, but now that they're living together, he also has certain expectations of her as a wife.
I'm definitely not a tidy person at all.
Or just leave it like this. When we are in our house.
I will keep our house clean.
Are you sure?
Look, Adnan is going to expect Tigerlily to be a domestic goddess because that's probably the environment that he's grown up in. That's probably what he's seen from his female relatives back in Jordan, right? But I think we do have to say Tigerlily is trying. I mean, even though she's the one that's pregnant, she's the one that has swollen ankles, it's her who's giving Adnan a massage after a long day. But she is well aware that this will be a problem.
Adnan has been spoiled by the women in his life in Jordan. So I am worried he has the same expectations for me.
Oh, he does, Tigerlily. He wants you to be a good housewife and he wants you to convert. Now, even though Adnan isn't overtly aggressive about his demands, his persistent nagging is already beginning to get on Tigerlily's nerves, but we'll get to that shortly. First, Adnan and Tigerlily are going to meet up with Adnan's older brother, who, as it turns out, also happens to live in America.
This is my brother. I missed you so much. My crazy brother.
Now, Now, while this might be the first time that we're hearing of Faris, his older brother, as far as I'm aware, we had no clue that he had a brother living in the States. The brothers are very close. They may not have seen each other for over a year, but Faris has uprooted his family from Boston and moved them to Texas in order to be closer to Adnan. That's how committed Adnan's family are to one another. And you got to imagine, that's going to be something that Tigerlily won't want to get on the wrong side of. But again, hold that thought, because Adnan is very excited to be sampling the finer things in American life.
This is a place for the rich man and they go there to play golf. It's awesome. I need some tools, I need some balls, and let's play. Now I am in America, I am a luxurious businessman.
Listen, with all due respect, living off your sugar mama doesn't make you a businessman. But while it's very clear that neither Adnan nor his brother have ever played golf before, they do at least manage to hit the ball once or twice. Now, after a nice afternoon of bonding, Faris begins to get a little more comfortable, perhaps a little too comfortable. You see, he feels comfortable enough to bring up a topic that many wouldn't on the very first meeting: religion. Politics and religion are two very sensitive topics that it's best to avoid, especially when you don't know someone that well. But Faris turns to Tigerlily and says, Adnan's Muslim, you're Christian, so tell me, Tigerlily, what religion will your baby be?
Of course, my baby is Muslim. Yes. Yeah, like his father, right, baby?
Right, baby.
What is the religion of the deen?
Muslim, baby.
I'm so lucky, baby, to have a wife like you.
Now, Tigerlily has already revealed to us that she's always expected their child to be raised as a Muslim. But her issue isn't with that. The issue she has is that Adnan has also been putting pressure on her to convert. It's not exactly subtle the way that he's going about it, is it? Don't think we didn't just notice what he did with her dress right there. He himself pulling it up to cover her chest.
I'm fine with that when you're Christian, but my wife, she is a Muslim.
A few months ago, Adnan gave me a Quran in English, and it made me super uncomfortable.
What Adnan's doing here isn't demanding, it's actually something a lot scarier. He's attempting to manipulate her by saying, you're perfect, you're fine. I'd just be happier if you were Muslim. You're a good wife, but you'd be a better wife if you wore a headscarf. Now, the fact that he also has his brother there as support makes it 2 against 1. And let's just say his brother isn't exactly subtle about it either. He asks Tigerlily, what would you do? How would you react if Adnan asked you to convert?
I have to want to do it myself. And then if I wanted in my heart, then I would do it. Instead of standing her ground, instead of saying how she truly feels, instead of telling Faris what she's told us, that she doesn't want to convert, Tigerlily tells him she'd convert if she truly believed. Now that is a dangerous answer. It's the wrong thing to be saying, because all it's now going to do is send Adnan on some kind of mission to make her want to change, rather than just accepting her as a Christian. Adnan has already told Tigerlily that he feels his purpose in life is to guide her to Islam.
I'm just helping you, put you on the right way. I want to saving you.
Why have you turned it into this, preachy tone?
This is a dark path to be going down, and the worry here is that pregnant Tigerlily might be in a vulnerable state right now to do whatever it is that Adnan wants, even if she doesn't want it. Now, while we're going to have to wait and see whether or not Tigerlily will stand her ground, someone who might need a little bit of pressure is Darcey. You see, we join her in this episode as she's trying to pick out outfits for her upcoming trip to Bulgaria. Outfits that won't outrage and embarrass Georgi.
I like this one. It feels conservative enough where it respects the family and the culture.
It's a little bit tight, though.
Where?
I can see through your boobs, girl.
Either Darcey doesn't get it, or she does and she just doesn't care. I'm sorry, it's not exactly as if Georgi has asked for much. The guy just wants her to tone it down a bit, so that his parents don't have to stare her gigantic boobs in the eye when they first meet her. Now, Darcey's friend Roxy, who herself has been through something very similar with her own Bulgarian partner, is here trying to help Darcey, but she's getting nowhere.
Nails, baby. We're gonna do like this. Simple, short.
I don't know if I'll go that short, because I have stubby fingers.
Get mom nails, Darcey.
It's hard to tell just how seriously Darcey's taking this. I mean, this is her only chance to make a good first impression on her husband's family, and yet she's not even willing to shorten her nails? That says more about her, more about how selfish she is, than it does about Georgi, doesn't it? And we again see this in full effect when later on, Darcey goes to get her eyelashes redone to something more appropriate by her standards.
I'm toning down my lashes because I want to have a more toned down look when I meet his family for the first time. I mean, you can't really tone down these or this.
Now, Darcey thinks that getting smaller lashes will be a good way to show Georgi that she is taking this seriously. And I might have agreed if that's what she actually did. Like, if she had actually shortened her lashes, right, I might have said Darcey's intentions are in the right place. But she doesn't go shorter. I mean, when she's done, frankly, it's impossible to notice any difference.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Oh my God, they look so pretty.
Getting shorter lashes, I feel like it's a good compromise. They look nice.
Look, I'm not an expert, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know just how deep Darcey's body dysmorphia issues go, right? But what I will say is if her plastic surgery is anything to go by, her issues do run pretty deep. Like, just the mere fact that she really does seem to believe that there's a noticeable difference between these lashes and her previous ones does genuinely blow my mind. And the fact is, if she thinks Georgi, of all people, is going to notice, then Darcey has another thing coming altogether.
I just hope this is enough of a make-under for Georgi and his family, because I love myself, I honor myself, and I'll only compromise so much. If Georgi keeps pushing at it, it's going to affect our relationship.
She says she loves herself, but she's also changed her entire face and body. Like, it doesn't quite add up. Darcey's showing just how little she's willing to sacrifice, and for that I do actually feel a bit sorry for Georgi. But with the way that Darcey has packed, I think Georgi is gonna have an aneurysm.
What about this?
Your boobs is out.
I'm gonna have a jacket on the airplane. I've toned it down a lot, you know, and I've actually toned down my lashes. What do you think? You didn't say anything. Did you notice? Surprise,
surprise, Georgi didn't notice the huge, gigantic change to Darcey's lashes. He's quiet and he's seething. I mean, from his perspective, I completely get it. He's asked his wife for just one thing, and yet here she is with her boobs bursting out of her cat suit. She looks exactly as she always does. It's a joke, and the only thing you can do is laugh.
Thank you, Darcey. Thank you for listening to me. With these natural-looking eyelashes, I'm 100% sure my parents, they're not gonna notice your big cleavage.
Georgi has jokes, but he's right. What on earth is Darcey thinking? That's the thing, isn't it? I don't think she is thinking. Now, clearly Georgi is annoyed, and there's only so much he can take before he's gonna have to say something. Like, you can't blame him. The guy is feeling severely disrespected right now.
It's pissing me off with your boobs coming out. Don't be uncovered. I don't want you to walk like this in the streets of Bulgaria because you're gonna think you prostitute, you hoe.
Was that mean? Yes. But was it effective? Also yes. Sadly, the only way that Darcey's gonna get the point he's trying to make is by an argument. She almost needs to be told off like a little child before she'll actually listen. So yes, Georgi's tone isn't nice, but also within half a second, Darcey does what she should have done in the first place and actually covers up. Look, the truth is, Georgi is already worried enough about what his family are going to think of her. The least she can do is try and make it a little bit easier on him.
I don't want you to feel nervous.
I just want you to care.
You're making me nervous a little now. I don't know.
Because I want you to care.
I do care.
No, you don't care.
I do care. Oh, bichimte. Oh, bichimte. See, I say it good like a Bulgarian, right?
All that Georgi's asking for is for Darcey to show him that she cares. He just wants proof to know that she is making an effort and she does want to make a good impression to his family. And while her other actions haven't necessarily suggested it, deep down, Darcey does care, and at the airport, her emotions begin to bubble over. Like, she's been feeling the pressure just as much as Georgi has for this trip to go well.
I want to give love. I'm a giver. And I want them to feel my love. That I care for their son. That I've always had his back.
Again, this could have been a really touching moment. That is, if I wasn't so distracted by the fact that not only can Darcey's face not move, but she also seems incapable of crying any tears. But the pair are now on their way to Bulgaria. There's no turning back. So hopefully, with Darcey's boobs finally tucked away and her allegedly smaller eyelashes as well, hopefully she'll be able to win over Georgi's family's hearts. But something tells me that isn't gonna be easy.